everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. What other part of the world are you in? Then welcome to the channel, okay? So if you have been currently watching all the videos, highly recommend watching the last two videos because they were completely great and you definitely don't want to miss them and the next videos to come, okay? So I want to be going over 3 things that keep me driven and living a happy lifestyle, okay? So you may have lost that feeling. Maybe it's because one of the reasons why I might be watching this video, or you just want to learn some other ways from a different perspective on how to live a happier and more driven lifestyle. So you might be wondering, what do I mean by driven? It's just, in simple terms, driven. Like you're driven to do something. You're driven, like what wakes you up in the morning? Why do you get out of bed? Why did I lose that feeling? Why did I lose that feeling? So I'm gonna be just talking about ways, and just keep in mind, guys, like I'm no perfect and just like everybody else. So, but I'm just gonna keep ways that keep me driven to succeed and keep going after the things that I want to do in my life. So we're gonna start with number 1 is you are letting the outside voices talk to you too much, and you're letting the outside voices persuade you way too much, okay? Outside voices could be the media, outside voices could be your friends, outside voices could be your people, the people you follow on Instagram, the outside voices could be people on Facebook, just outside voices that are telling you that you can't do something. I'm sure that if you're currently watching this video, I'm sure by now, and if you don't, if you are listening to those people, and if you are letting that information feed your mind, then it will transfer into your subconscious mind. It will make you perform less because you are letting your brain consume all that negative information. For instance, when somebody tells you that you can't do something, okay? So is number 1, you are letting the outside voices consume you to the point where you feel like you can't do it, okay? Perfect example would be this. If you were to see a professional athlete and he's going for the free throw, do you think that if you hear people booing him, if a bunch of people started booing, for instance, Kobe Bryant, do you think he's just gonna cry and stop and not make the shot? So we need to look at our outside voices and people like that, okay? If you are gonna make the shot in making that YouTube video, you're gonna make the shot in going for that promotion, you're gonna make the shot for going for building that career of yours that you've been wanting to do, or going and ask your boss for a raise, right? So make the shot and stop listening to the people in the crowd boo you because you just might make the shot, okay? So number 2, this is one of my favorites because this is one that came more naturally to me, and as I started learning about it through success and reading books a lot more, which is, if you see my last video, I had some really good books, so I highly recommend checking out the last video because it really helps out having the same mindset of some of the similar things that we were talking about in this video. And that's going to be active visualization, as in seeing yourself as how you would like to be in 5 years, 10 years from now, okay? So, or even maybe just the end of the year. So how would the Daniel want to be in the next 5 years from now? How would the Daniel be in the next 10 years from now? How would he talk, and how would he carry himself talking to people? How would he carry himself doing the things that he wants to do? And how would he want to provide for his family? How would she want to provide for her family? Does that make sense? So that's something that came more naturally to me because as soon as I wake up, that's what really gets me going in terms of a drive and living happy. If you are thinking a lot of negative information, then that's going to consume your thoughts. Therefore, that's going to be how you see the world. So visualization. So remember visualization, and you will be on the way and feeling great towards your goals. Just remember how you're gonna feel 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even 15, 20 years from now, what would that person be doing today that it's gonna make them feel much better 5 years from now? And if it makes you feel better, think about it in just a year from now. Like that think about how fast a year goes, and you will feel much more happier because you're thinking of yourself in a much higher state. Okay, so that's number two. And then number three, what I feel like that has really helps me a lot and feeling more better about myself. Always, it never fails to get out of your comfort zone. And I know for people who might be watching this video and it sounds cliche, but it's actually very true, because even just beginning to start my YouTube channel, for instance, or if you are just beginning to work out, and just remember how it felt the first time you finished that first workout and you just felt so accomplished in yourself, and maybe you had been putting it off for such a long time, and then you finally got it done. Like, just imagine how great you felt. I mean, you might have not felt great the next day because you were so sore, but you felt great because you know you needed to get it done and you got out of your comfort zone. So getting out of your comfort zone is extremely important, especially for living a happy and healthy lifestyle. So I've read this really good quote one time and it really stuck with me, and it's called and it goes like this. So analysis paralysis. So if you're ever feeling like you need to know all the information, you need to study everything, you need to go and read 10 books to start doing what you need to do, or you need to watch another 10 videos, or you need to watch 50 other videos, just go and start doing what you want to do on YouTube. If you need to start watching 10 videos more on YouTube, or you need to watch that next video, then you're going to be in this constant rat race, because so that has happened to me before. So just remember that to be happier, it's just you just need to just start doing what you know that you want to do, and to remember that the more information that you consume, because knowledge is good, really knowledge is great, but when you start consuming too much knowledge, then that's when it starts to become that you start to take less action. So learn what you need to learn and then just go and do it. Okay, so that's all that I have for today, and I really hoped that helped anybody that needed to hear the message. So if you liked the video, then go ahead and hit like and subscribe, because I'm going to be hitting videos like this on this channel. So, and I highly recommend checking out the last videos if you want to check out some books that you feel like they could help you out on your journey. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and have a great day. See ya.